ministry and the Sangha and all people. And with respect to Honorable Naji, who flew from all the way from California and the pain to our walk for peace. Thank you so much. Hello everyone, how are you?
How are you?
I'm still standing. So thank you so much for this. And how many of us already listened to my talk?
On the computer.
Have we practiced writing down this statement? How many of us that practice that? About 10, 15. What's the problem here? Is it we don't have paper and pen at home? Or we don't want to stop yet? I would like to listen to it. Or you have a second thought about that statement, today is going to be my peaceful day. That's simple, right? Today is going to be my peaceful day. Just get a piece of paper and a pen out and write that down. we suffer. Cause and effect. If we do something, it's the matter of time it will come back to us. Depends on how strong it is you committed it. The stronger it is, the sooner it will come to you. Otherwise, it's gonna add on to our journey and scoot back and wait until there's chance for it to come, it will come. But please remember, when our mind is full of delusions, hatred, greedy, anger, everything I call defilement. When our mind is full of defilements, that is the time where we build the bridges for all the bad karma and all the bad things in our life to come to us faster. So we should keep our mind pure, calm at all times. This is difficult. It's not easy. But if you believe in yourself that you can do it, you can. Then a gentleman come to me and say, Venerable, I cannot focus. I try and listen to your talk, but I cannot focus. I say, no, that's not true. Because you don't believe in yourself. And you are expecting the result. The more you expect for the result, the more you cannot stay focused. All you need to do is just do it. If you can see that you cannot focus, that is progress. A lot of people don't even see that. But once you see it, it means that you are in progress. Sound is just a sound. If you acknowledge that sound as a sound, you still focus on my talking. If you're not acknowledging that as a sound, you'll be sidetracked. And this is not mindful. This is the key that I talk. This is the message that I want to share. We always get ourselves sidetracked from a lot of things. We cannot stay focused. And that is why we suffer. In order for us to stay focused, stay at this present moment, here and now, we have to practice mindfulness within our breath, right here, this nostril. Right? When we breathe in, we are aware of that breath going in. Breathe out, we are aware of that breath going out. Just in and out, simply just like that. But when we focus on our breath, then that is when you can see your thoughts. Thought is rising and falling every second. But when you sit down and practice meditation, reading, then you can see it clearly. Other than that, you cannot see it because you are not mindful. You are doing something else. Right? So now that we practice for ourselves every day is be mindful with our breath going in and out. Just like that. In, out. In, out. Thought arise. Instead of following that thought, acknowledge it, observe it, come back here with the breathing again. And aware of that breath going in and out. Let's just all do that then. Just relax your whole body. And then put your attention right here. Your concentration right here by the nostril area, just like the gatekeeper. Sit there and see the breath going in and out. Just focus in that. Bring your concentration back whenever you have thought. Do not force your breath, just breathe normally. who can catch that monkey? Your monkey jumping here and there. Who can catch it within that short period of time? It means that when your thought pop up, who can see your thought and come back with your breathing? Who did? Couple of people. With just that short period of time, we can see our mind is jumping here and there, right? Our thoughts. See, when we live in this world, our thought is keep popping up and then rising and falling continuously like that. How can we stay focused? And there is so much thing happening around us in this world, and it's keep growing like that. How can we keep ourselves within? How can we manage? And how can we control us not to be pulled off from this track? How can we do this? You have to practice more with that breathing every day. Otherwise, our head is gonna overwhelmed with all kind of thoughts, all about the bad things, all about the past, all about the future. Very, very difficult to stay at this present moment. It's very difficult. Right? So in order for us to manage all those thoughts, we cannot eliminate it right now. We cannot push it away. All we need to do is just observe it, acknowledge it, and come back here. Don't be angry when your mind is like that, because this is the nature of the mind. I say the monkey, the wild animal, just keep on running, right? All we need to do is just be mindful with it, give yourself some love, and don't react, don't be sad, and don't be angry when your mind is keep running and running. Just observe it, come back, observe it, come back. That's all you need to do every day. To build a new habit of staying in this present moment. To build a new habit to come back within. To check our breath. To check our emotion, our feelings. It's because whenever things happen, we always react just quickly as like that. We don't have time to think. We don't have time to stop, to look, to feel within our chest. It's burning. When you get angry, it's burning started from your chest, right? Have you encountered that? Have you had that? Always. When you about to be angry, it starts to burn right here. This chest right here starts to get hot. And then it's gradually burning larger. It go all the way up here. That is when you cannot control yourself anymore. Sound, it doesn't matter. You could not focus when that beeping earlier because it's distraction, right? Distracted. Beep, 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 continuing like that. And that is where it pulls your mind to that location where that beeping sound. Is that right? So anything's moving, anything that is happening around us, if it's strong, it will pull us off track and will catch that thing. Very easy. And if we're mindful enough, that sound won't bother us. We still here with this breath right here. If you are mindful enough, if you're strong enough, then you will still live with this, but not with that sound. All you need to do is just acknowledge of that sound, observe that sound, come back to it here. Sensation on your body, itchy, numb, pain, anything, just acknowledge it. Pain, or numb, or itchy. Anything, just observe it, acknowledge it, come back here. Keep bringing our concentration back to the breathing. That is how we practice mindfulness. And this takes a while for us to practice. At the beginning, you're probably going to be tired and easy to give up because you cannot see your breath. But it's okay. It's okay. Just give yourself some love and time. Be mindful with it. If you love your breath, you continue fighting. We don't need to go to the wall to fight anything out there. There's a wall inside of us that we need to fight. And we will spend the whole life to fight with ourselves. But a lot of the time we lose. Right? Even with our wall inside, we still cannot fight. Why would we like to go out there and fight out there for? If we can fight this wall, if you can victory it, if you can win it, you will have peace. And that's why I say peace always begins from within. Within ourselves. It's not out there. The government can only bring external peace, which is protecting our country, safety for us to live. But for ourselves, we have to bring internal peace. Once we are at peace, our family members will also be at peace. And then we spread out that way to each and every family around us. That is how peace begins. That is how peace spread, step by step. If all of us can do this, I guarantee you, your family, yourself will be at peace. Every day, if you practice every day, if you be able to manage your emotion, your feelings, and not reacting, you will be at peace for sure. Just like these days when you hear about the Walk for Peace, either online or hear from your friend, by that time, it urged us to go see the monks, right? And when you left your house, get yourself to the car and drive into wherever that the monks walking. It takes some time for you to get there. It takes some time for you to find a parking space and then waited in the lines for hours to see the little monks. Is that right? But how was it? Were you okay with it? Were you happy to do so? Were you at peace to do so when you do that? Or tired or what? Happy? Happy and peace. Because this is what you really want to do for yourself. This is what we're looking for, right? So we all in for that. It doesn't matter even in the cold weather like this, you're still coming out to wait for the venerable monks to come. This is peace. This is happiness, joy, everything. So what if every day is going to be like this? Right? Or it's just one time and then we go back to our old day. We don't want that. We want this moment right here, right now. It to happen every single day within our life. If that happens, it's wonderful. This is the world where we want to live. This is how we want to live. Because suffering is enough. Enough is enough. We don't want to go back there. We don't want to continue doing that and make us suffer. As long as we know that this is benefits. And so we should continue doing that. Don't give up. The key is never give up. Regardless of what people say, what people do. We need to manage our emotion and our feelings, and we know this is best for us. Don't let anybody ruin our day. That's why I always tell everybody to write out that statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. That's all you need to do. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And then throughout the day, just be mindful with it. Do one thing at a time, mindfully, pay fully attention to that thing you're doing. Eating, just eating, nothing else. Changing, just focus on changing. Cleaning, washing dishes, just one thing at a time. When you're done with that, you can do something else. That's easy. But we are always multitask ourselves. That's why we cannot stay focused. And so this is a time right here that we need to change all that habit. To have a new habit, to change that old habit, we have to have a new habit. From watching movie and eating at the same time. So who is watching and who is eating? Right? If we see, it means that we don't chew. Even if we chew because we are multitask, but we don't know what we are chewing. Right? We don't know. That is why we do only this instead of both. So now is the time where we should change, okay? Regardless of how difficult it is, we still have to change because I already mentioned our road is not going to be smooth and flat. And I use the sunflowers, not sunflowers to a sample. The people a lot offer sunflowers to us a lot. That I always said. You have a sunflower right there. To a sample, the people a lot offer sunflowers to us a lot. That I always said. You have a sunflower right there, right? Okay. That sunflower, when it's still like a bud, right, like this, it's always whipping down like this. Right? It's not going upward, but it's whipping down. It's born to be like this, not like this. But then every day, when it's grow older and bigger, and it will gradually moving upward to the sun. And then when it's straight and it head to the sun, waiting for a time to bloom. It means our life is the same thing. In this life, we have encountered a lot of sufferings, a lot of things in our life that make us suffer. And we are like this. We are like this. But when we know that we have to be like this, it means that every day we have to change ourselves. Every day we need to practice to overcome difficulties. Little every day. Until you stand up upright. Head to the sun. Stand upright. Not whipping anymore. But during the practicing, we always like this. Failing after failure. Right? We fail this one time after another. Keep on failing ourselves. But it's okay. As long as you try. You will stand upright. You will bear flowers. Right? So we should practice like that. Don't be afraid. If you fall down, stand up and walk again. If from here go out there, there's a step out there, right? If you happen to fall at the first step, stand up and walk again. But tomorrow, if you have to fall again, it gotta be the second step, not the same step. It means that we change to be better. Keep doing that. Myself, I encountered a lot of problems for myself, a lot of challenges. And that is how I practice patience. So without those times, I won't be like this now. So I appreciate all those people who brought a lot of stuff, things, not happy things to my life back then, that I called them as a teacher. They are all my teachers because they have taught me how to manage my emotions, how to stay calm, even though their intention wasn't that friendly, right? But if we can manage our emotion, our feelings, then they will become your teachers. That's how we practice ourselves. No hate. It doesn't matter what they do. If you practice love and kindness, then there will be no hate, no anger. Because we are connected. And we are very grateful that when we're born, we don't remember our past. If we remember our past, we will go crazy. You know why? Imagine the husband and wife where you live with right now. If you remember your past, he could be the one who killed you. He could be the one who done something that is hurtful to you. Or he could be our parents. We don't know. That is why we are very grateful that we don't remember our past life. But in order for us to know our past life, there's one way. You want to know? Okay, curious. Let me tell you how we can tell our past life. In order for us to know our past life, look at what we are getting right now in this lifetime. Good or bad? If you live happily and peacefully and you have a good life within this lifetime, it means your past life you have done a lot of wholesome things. But in opposite way, then it means you have done a lot of unwholesome things. And if you want to know your future, simply just look at what you are doing right now. That will tell your future. So we only spread peace, loving kindness, and compassion to the universe only. If we can do that, this whole universe will receive that message and shower back down with love and kindness and compassion for all people in this world, in this country, and around this world to have a better place to live. Right? When we can do that, no more hatred, no more angers, no more delusion and greedy mind or anything like that throw into the world, to the universe. This world will change. But it requires the effort of all beings doing this together, not just the venerable monks. We have to walk on this journey together until the end of our life. That's how we make this world to be a better place for our future generation to live. And ourselves. Can we do this? And so we will practice by writing down that statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day starting from tomorrow morning. Yes? Why is it so low energy with that yes? Well, you have to give yourself some energy. Okay? We have to do this together. Have to do this. Okay? No more wasting. No more time to waste. This is our last call. Our last call, your last call. We don't have time left. We don't have much time left. So I wish you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. And today I think it's still going to shower down with snow, ice. I think tonight is going to be bad. So please stay in the house, keep yourself warm, and then be careful when you go out. Okay? Be mindful. Thank you very much. Any question?
Thank you.
We had staying at the church and give talk at the churches many times. Thank you, baby. Thank you. think it's meant for us to meet.
How long have you been a monk?
17 years. I ordained to become a monk for 17 years after graduated and went to work for 2 or 3 years. And I quit to ordain to become a monk. I think that path is not the one that I want to walk on. So I chose this path.
Thank you. So I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
If I'm a good person in this life, does it mean I did a bad thing to my past life?
If you are a good person in this life,
If I do a lot of good deeds now, is it me trying to make up for bad karma in the past, or was I a good person?
okay, in our religion, because when you ask that question, I have to answer you this, okay? But please be mindful and please understand that we are not here to talk about religions. I just want to share with you so that you understand. Regardless of what we get in right now, there are so many lives in the past, not just one life. Okay, and then when we already committed to anything that is wholesome or unwholesome, we cannot do this to replace the other one. When it's already become a karma, we cannot replace it. But what we can do is, we continue doing good things. The more you do in wholesome things, the more it pushes back all the bad things. So it won't have a chance to come. There's a lot of sample that I want to give out. Just like, for example, there's a dense forest, okay? A really dense one. No light, no nothing. And there's far away, the end of that forest, there's a very little bitty light. And there's a deer keep on running towards that light. A deer, okay? Keep on running and running and running. And there's a tiger right behind that deer, chasing that after that deer. And then there's the flowers, some beautiful and young grasses along the road. So that deer stopping just because of attract to those flowers and grass. The deer stopped to chew those flowers and grass. It means that the tiger behind it will chase closer and closer to the deer, right? The more the deer stop, the closer the tiger is to grab that deer. It means we are, as a deer, trying to run out from this world. The dense forest with no light, it means that when we born into this world, it's full of all the bad suffering things. Being born, aging, illness, death, these are the 4 truths that everyone has to go through, right? And it's all kind of sufferings around us. So I use that sample as a deer keep on running and running. But when we attach to something, we stop from doing all the good things. Stop from practicing to liberate all kinds of sufferings. It means that you stop to eat the grass, eat the flowers, and look at the flowers and things like that. The more we stop from doing all the good things, the more the bad karma that we have created in the past come closer and ask us to pay off. The bad karmas mean the tiger. So you don't want to stop in the middle way of running out this forest. It means that after today, when we walk, when we meet with each other right now, I share the key, I share the message of practicing mindfulness, loving kindness and compassion, so that we can liberate all kinds of sufferings for ourselves and our family. It means that we keep on running every day. That's why I say we have to practice diligently every day. To have peace is not something that people can bring to us, but we have to practice. This is a practice. And of course, when we stop practice, it means that we go back to our old age struggle again. So no replacement, but the more you keep on running and doing wholesome things, all those bad things will not have a chance to come to you. That's it. Very simple and easy, right? So keep on running. Don't stop. When you stop, it means that you're willing to face with all the challenges in this world. So regardless how tired you are, keep on running, keep on running. Run to the light, not running for material or anything anything in this world, but run towards that light to get out of this dense forest. Our life, human beings, deserve better.
So what advice do you give somebody who feels lost even if they have everything?
I'm sorry?
What advice do you give somebody who feels lost and they're not poor when you have a wife, you have your kids, you have everything going for you, but you still feel lost?
Lost. You have everything, but you still feel lost. We need to ask ourselves, what is the purpose and what are we asking for in this world? What are we looking for? There's a guy in the prison. I went there to teach mindfulness meditation in prison. He said, Venerable, I want to change my life. But how can I live the life like a Buddha, but I still can live with my wife and my kids? I said, if you want to become a Buddha, you cannot have a wife and a kid with you. Okay? But if you want to live the way as the Buddha lived, you can have your wife and your kids as long as you do one thing for me. When your wife says something, can you not react? Instead of, thank you, honey, I love you. When your kid asks something, when your kid cry or when your kids act up, can you not respond with anger? Instead of, honey, come here, let me show you this, let me tell you this, this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do. With kindness. If you can do that, you are Buddha. Simple, right? So, it all depends on what you are expecting in your life. What do you really want to do? You have to answer that question for yourself first. And then from there, we move forward with that. Just like me, 3 years, almost 3 years, that I asked myself, what can I do to support our people? When I have seen so much suffering around me, a lot of people are suffering. And if I keep on staying at the temple to serve the small community, then that's it. And when I die, then it's finished. But my goal, my vow is to support, to help many more people. And that's why I keep on thinking about that for almost 3 years. Silently thinking of it. And then after that, I opened my mouth and asked my teachers, can I go out and do this? He said, go for it. And here am I, which you are. And to stand in front of thousands of people to share, this is not me. This is something that's very new to me. Well, I was an MC and running a lot of programs for temples. But for that many of people and for me to speak in English like this is very new. I can do all that in Vietnamese, okay, but not in English, my second language. But I hope what I said is clear enough and easy to listen.
Very.
So, thank you very much. And let us tie you up with us with the peace bracelet.
How old is how is Aloka?
Aloka is okay. He's with us.
Okay.
But then he's under restriction.
Okay.
So he cannot walk a lot. Sometimes I bring him out to say hi to everybody and have to take him in because when he see a lot of people, he's just gonna go around and say hi to everybody.
I have a pocket full of dog treats.
He's also under control of tricks as well. He had a lot of different kind of tricks and he got diarrhea. See, so when you give
Weakness of the young people, teenagers. So, what's your advice for parents whose kids are dealing or suffering with anxiety disorder or depression? Besides
teenagers and kids nowadays, I talked about this topic already, but I'm going to share with you a short one because we still have to walk. Okay, just one thing. And one thing, I think that after I share this, you probably don't remember what is loving kindness and what is compassion, what is mindfulness, but you will remember one thing. Or you don't even remember me if I don't say this. But when I say this, I bet all of you are going to remember me. Because this is something that you live with it every day. Your lovers. Your cell phone. Your cell phone is something that is pulling you off track. And teenagers, kids nowadays, they all have their own lovers. Right? A lot of things online that is so distracting, a lot of distractions around them. When they have this, they always with this, and that's why they have problem with the eyes too. A lot of kids wearing eyeglasses, isn't it? Why is that? Because of the light, the screen. I was an engineer, IT. So I deal with computer, I deal with iPhone and cell phone a lot. So I know my eyes now also have problem. Okay. So when we are off track by using this, but we keep on using the cell phone every day without using our head, our memory and our mind, our brain, then how can we stay focused? How can we have a waiting for them to come out just to hold that lover and then check and chat and talk and surf the internet? We as adult too, no different. You carry your lover everywhere, even into the toilet. And toilet is the secret place for all of us. You brought your lover into that toilet and whispering the whole time. This is what I share every time. And it happens to be all of us. And then when you're in there talking with your lover, you're not mindful with doing number one and number two. You don't use this anymore. Whenever you need to do something, okay, I need to call Derek. Type in the letter D. And then pop up Derek, Daryl, whatever that is. And then you just select and call. Like, which is back then you have to remember the number and you dial it, right? That's when we still using this. Now we don't use this anymore. And our brain, we want to go there. Do we want to go there? No, I don't think so. But if we keep doing that to ourselves, then maybe depression. Believe it or not, I've helped a lot. So if you practice, I'm pretty sure with you, no stress, no anxiety, you keep on practicing this. Even your cancer, if you believe in it, if you keep on practicing mindfulness, you can heal that cancer yourself. I have many people who doctor run away already. You only have 6 months left. They don't care. Okay, if I have 6 months practice, do something for myself. Instead of sorrowing and scared or afraid, they practice. Either they using the beat or they on their break beat. Now 10 years. Many people have. So believe it or not, if we want to practice, I encourage you all to practice that mindfulness because it's nothing to do with Buddhism. It's for all. Because the breath is with all beings. Okay? Thank you very much.
Is there a favorite practice of meditation that you have you could share with us and give us?
I practice this every day in my walk. When I walk, I focus on breathing. This is something that you need to borrow an external object. You already have it right here. So practice that.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
I wanted to say something to you. It's not too much question. I want to thank you for I served in Iraq. The filed out really bad. And it's been that way.
Have the same problem of all those memories when fighting. For most of them, just like you, they start to come back and look within their breath. They find peace. So thank you so much that I'll be able to inspire you to practice something like this. Thank you. Okay, then our member ones give out the peace bracelet for you all. And you wear that, please remember. All those are just to remind you to be mindful, to practice mindfulness and be patient, and always be kind to all beings. Okay? Thank you so much. If I take one pictures right now, I have to take with everyone. So please, no pictures this time. Thank you.